Hi everyone, this is Sarah from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum, and today I'm coming to you with another Make It Monday video. Today's Make It Monday video is going to be on a farm discovery game, and so today I'll show you how to make this game with different items that you have around your house so that you can use it and have some fun with looking and finding the different items that are inside. A few different names for this is also like an I Spy game or a Look and Find game, but really all that you need to make sure is that you have items inside of a plastic container with some type of a filler material so that you can spend some time rolling this around and looking to find different items. So let's go ahead and get started. So today for supplies, you are going to need a clear plastic container. Today I'm using a clear plastic ornament that I have left over from the holiday season, but really you can use anything as long as it's clear and it's plastic so that if it drops, it doesn't break and shatter, and also that it has a lid because you want to make sure that you'll be able to shut this item up so that if you shake it around, nothing can fall out. So today, like I said, I'm using a clear plastic ornament. You could also use different things like a water bottle or something left over of a bottle as long as it's clear. The next item is optional but is very helpful, and that is a funnel. Next, I have my filler items, and so today I'm using perler beads, and they're just really teeny tiny colorful beads that come in a bunch of different colors. You can see all the different colors here in my cup. But basically your filler just needs to be something that you can put inside your clear plastic container so that you can mix it around and it makes the objects a little harder to find. So I'm using perler beads, like I said today. You can also use things like rice or corn kernels or dried beans. Really, whatever you have at home is totally fine. After that, you're going to want to find some items that you can find within your farm discovery game. And so what I have is an assortment of different items here in this lid that I'll kind of walk through later exactly what I have. Everything that I have today is farm related, and so it's fun because it ties into agriculture, which is what our museum is all about. But you can also use anything that you have around home as long as it fits into your clear plastic container. And so I have about 8 to 10 different items here so that you can hide different things in your discovery game. The next thing you'll want is some glue. Today I am using super glue. And then a few optional items that you can include if you'd like are a ribbon, a piece of paper, a small piece of paper, and a writing utensil. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is take your plastic container and take the lid off. And so if it's a water bottle, you can unscrew the lid. In this case, since I'm using this old holiday ornament, I just took the lid right off the top, and so now I've got it open and empty. The next thing you'll do is take your funnel, and like I said, this is optional but very helpful. And so I'm just going to put my funnel here inside the top of my container. And then I'm going to take my filler material, in this case it's perler beads, and dump this right in. And so it's kind of important to go slow because then it doesn't clog up your filler or your funnel. Okay, so I've got all those poured in, so I'm done with my funnel now. But as you can see, I filled this container up, and I filled it up about 2/3 the way to the top. You want this extra space at the top to be there so that you have space for your things to move around inside, and it doesn't just all stay in space or in the same space if you fill it all the way to the top. So about 2/3 the way to the top. The next thing I'm going to do is put my little look and find items inside. So really whatever you use around the house is totally fine. Like I said, today I'm using farm related items. And so I did this activity at the museum over the last winter season. And so I have some leftovers from that. But I basically just went online when I found these and looked for different like beads. Another fun thing to look for that works really well for these look and find discovery games is slime charms. Those are really small and they fit in well with your game. And so I have 8 different things that I'm going to put in today. But like I said, you can use anything really from around the house. And you can cater to whatever you want to. So today I'm catering it to agriculture and farming, and you can really customize this game with whatever you have at home. So I'm first putting in this apple, and I just put it right in here. Okay. And then I have a little carrot. Next I have this cute little sheep. After that, I have a pig. After that, I have a duck. And I'm putting in a cow, a flower. And the last thing I have is a cute little bunny. So I'll put that right in there. And so now you should have all of your filler material and your look and find items inside your clear plastic container. After this, the next thing you're going to want to do is seal this up. It's really important to use glue in this step because if this gets dropped on the floor or if you have a kiddo that's trying to open it up and you don't want it to be opened up because then you're just going to spill everything all over the floor. So I'm going to take this. And I'm using super glue today. You can also use normal glue as well. Really the main thing that you want to do though is look to make sure that you're following the dry time on the glue bottle because you want to make sure this is fully dry. If you wait or if you don't wait long enough and it's still wet on the top and you start shaking this around, some of your items could get glued to your lid, which will make them permanently stuck there, which isn't very fun either. So I'm going to go ahead and take my super glue and open that up. And then I'm just going to place a line of glue around the top on the inside of my lid. Shut my glue back up here. And then I'm going to put that right on the top and close it up. So here I've got my Farm Discovery game all ready to go. So if you just want to do this and stop at this step, that's totally fine. You can have this available for kids or adults who want to play and look to find the different items inside. And it'll just be a surprise for what they find. And so they'll get to find what they want on their own time. But another option, and this is what I prefer to do, is take a piece of paper and go ahead and write down, using my writing utensil, what items I put into my game. And that way, when people play this game, then they can see, oh, you know, there's a pig in here. I need to find the pig, or I need to go find the flower, so that they know that they have 8 to 10 different items to find and exactly what they're looking for. So I already have everything written down on here. And I also made this friendly for kids that can't read, and I put a little icon next to each thing. So on the apple line, next to the word apple, I put a picture of an apple. On the carrot line, next to the word carrot, I put a picture of a carrot. Just so that if the kiddos can't read, they can still see what's inside and find what they need to. So after I have all that done, I'm going to take my ribbon, and again, this is an optional step for those who want to have a key for what's inside the bottle. And I already have a hole punched in my piece of paper here. And I've strung my ribbon through. And now you're going to want to attach this to your bottle. If you're using something like a water bottle, you just want to wrap that around the neck of the water bottle and tie it tight with a knot. Since I am actually using a holiday ornament, there's already a hanger piece on here for me to use. And so I'm just going to go right through that hanger piece and tie my knot. And then I am done. So again, let this sit until you know your glue is dry, because if not, and you tip it all around, you'll get those things glued to the top. But after that is done drying, then you have this fun game ready to go. This is a great game to use because this is something that's easily able to grab and go if you're traveling or spending time away from a home. This is a quick, easy, simple, easy to grab game that's wonderful to travel with so that your kids can spend a lot of time looking and finding those different items in here and discovering what you have hidden in your discovery bottle. So again, this has been Make It Monday from the South Dakota Agricultural Heritage Museum. If you have any questions, you can contact me, Sarah, the education coordinator at the museum, and I'd be happy to help. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we hope to see you next week for our new Make It Monday.